Hi everyone, I hope you're well and welcome back to What I Found Wednesday. What am I going to show you? Well, it's going to be a bit of this and a little bit of that and everything else in between. But first of all, how are you? Are you well? Are you continuing to shine brightly? Well, I am. I'm having cozy vibes. I've got dogs on the sofa over there. I've got one dog there on another sofa. So I think I've got 3 dogs over there. I've got one in a crate because Rupert has been diagnosed with stage 1 IVDD, which is a back condition which occur in small dogs and also sausage dogs, little miniature Dachshunds or Dachshunds. Yes, do you agree, Mabel? That was her grunting in the background. So he's on 4 weeks crate rest, which is so it's so sad seeing him in there, but he's not sad. He just, it's my stuff, it's my emotions. It's not him. He's happy as anything. The underfloor heating's on. He's got his bed. He's actually wrapped up in his blanket. He's got his blanket all round him. And yeah, he's covered over. And out of all of them, he's the best one in the crate. So literally, we have to carry him out of the patio doors so we don't do any steps. He's not to jump up on the sofa. He comes on the sofa with us. We'll put him up on the sofa, so while we're sitting there, he's with us, so he's not in his crate all the time. And when I have my time upstairs, he comes upstairs with me and lays on the bed. So yeah, I think he's enjoying the sort of royal treatment of being carried around everywhere. But it's very hard going, and it's just making sure that he's resting as much as he possibly can to, give his back the best chance. So it's stage 1. He's on medication, and he's on that for 4 weeks. So we just see, how he goes, and hopefully, and like they say, some dogs are very, very unlucky. Some will be as normal as anything, and then the next day they wake up and they're paralyzed. But he's had a few little twinges, and we noticed that he was slowing himself up, like getting up a step or going up the stairs. So none of our dogs now go up the stairs, which is such a shame, because seeing them go up the stairs, I think that's their favorite part of the day, in the evening, running up the stairs. But for their own like health and well-being, it's carrying them. So that's my exercise. So yeah, I just like seeing him running around with all the others. But yeah, hopefully in 4 weeks time he can do a little bit of that. So yeah, let's see. So I am in the kitchen. I'm just gonna start this video off here, and then I will be putting another pit. I will be emerging another video to this part of the video. But I've got a few bits in here that I want to show you because I just want to get them moved on and do what I need to do with them. So I had my sister-in-law call me the other day. I don't know if it was Friday or Thursday last week, can't remember. She watched one of my videos and she said, "Oh, you said in your video that you wish you'd purchase more of those bows in QD. I'm in QD. Do you want some more?" And she picked me up another 3 of these beautiful velvet green bows from QD. Now these were £2.49 each, and they are stunning for the price. Very good quality. I just think that, I think for £2.49, I think these are very, very good. Now, I may, if I can, I may change this bit of ribbon to a bit of velvet ribbon. If not, I'm happy with that little bit of green ribbon. And yeah, and I want to put one. I've moved my wreath onto the end here. And I've actually put a burgundy bow on there because I used the green bow somewhere else. Where did I use it? Oh, I've used it on a tree. Oh, do you know, I just see something red over there and I thought, what is that? I thought it was a poppy, but it's not. It's one of their rubber rings. So, where did that come from? So I've put a burgundy bow on that wreath over there. So yeah, I think I might keep the burgundy bow there. So yeah, I've got 3 more. So I was very happy with those. £2.49. Now, I have been after one of those wooden rocking horses. I don't go into B&M. The only reason I don't go into B&M because I find it so overwhelming. I just wish B&M did online orders, but they don't. And I have been wanting one of these wooden rocking horses. They don't rock, they're just like on a flat base here. Now, I really want 5 of them, if I'm honest. And I said to my sister-in-law when she phoned me up about these bows, do you have a B&M where you are? Because she works in Newmarket. And she said, yeah, I have to go past one when I walk back to work because I think she's a lab manager at a vet's in Newmarket. And I said to her, could you see if you could get me these wooden rocking horses? Took a picture and she said, yeah, I'll see. And then she messaged back and went, is it these? And I was like, yes. And there was 3 on the shelf. And I said, can I have those 3, please? Because these I have seen on Vinted selling anything between 30 and 40, 50 pounds. But someone on Amazon is selling them for £69. Now these are £12. £12. So she got me 2. There was 3 on the shelf, but then when she put the 3 on the till, like the belt at the till to go and pay, one of them had no ears. So she obviously left that one. So yeah, I've got 2 of those. One is already upstairs on my console table on my landing. But I just thought these were stunning. And what I want them for, I want some to go under my Christmas trees. I think I want my Christmas tree in that front room. I'd like one under my Christmas tree. And then just dotted around the house. And I just think for these just remind me of like the Victorian times, you know, a rocking horse in a children's little playroom. And I don't have children, but I just like it. And I just thought, oh, this will be keeping with the house, just having these sort of dotted around. So I thought for £12 from B&M, if you can, you know, if you like a rocking horse and you want a bargain, I think this is worth every single penny. And it's got little robins on there. And I just think it's good. My sister-in-law thinks they're ugly. It's not her cup of tea. But I have asked her, you know, if she could get another 3 on her travels. So she's going to have a look out for me. But they're a very good size. I don't know what sort of size they are. I don't know if it says. But I would say that's sort of, I don't know, about 30 centimetres, I would say. But yeah, very, very good value. So very happy with those. Then I had another Home Bargains haul. And this time I thought, you know what? I'm going to order a few of these wreaths. Because I've got the garlands, I've got the swags, and I've got 1 extra swag here. I'm waiting for some more swags because they don't have any of the garlands. And with the swags, what I'm going to do, I'm going on a tangent here, aren't I? I'm going from wreath to swag. What I'm going to do, I've ordered, I don't know how many I've ordered of these. Have I ordered 6 more of these or 8 more? I can't remember. But I am going to wire them together and I am going to do a big garland around my front door because I can't have a wreath on there. And I said to Sean, is there any way that I can have a garland that we can drill into like the brickwork above our apex at our front door? And he said yes. So I've ordered a few of those that I'm gonna combine all together, so I have a big garland. I have got some foliage in water down there ready for it, so hopefully they'll be here this week. So I've got some of my populus eucalyptus to go in there, and then also the rest of the foliage I'm going to cut from the garden, because I have got lots of foliage that I can use from the garden. So yeah, so these are $6.99, and I know that these are still on the website. I just cut off this red bow because it's not my sort of cup of tea. I just cut that off and yeah, discard it, and then put in what I want to put in. So I look forward to sharing that with you when I do that. So that was $6.99. Let's go back to the wreaths. So I've got 2 here, and then I've got a third one in the annex that I've already done because we've got guests coming in a couple of weeks. So I thought, how real do these look? These look so beautiful. Now in the annex, I kept the bow on because the bow looked absolutely gorgeous, if I'm honest. And if you titivate with it and puff it out, it is a beautiful colour. And actually it's a beautiful colour than this one. And it's more of a lush, this isn't a nice lush velvet, but this is a very plush, lush velvet. And these are quite nice actually. What's that? Pull that off. Oh, can't do it, there we go. So I left the bow on in the annex, and then what I done was I fed some of my eucalyptus in there, and I just left it like that, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I haven't been in there since it's dried out, so I don't know. But I thought what I'm going to do with this, oh, that one's just come off. Oh dear, that one's come off, but that one will just feed through because it is willow. And it's so easy to put things back in. So there we go. I probably got it the wrong way. There we go. So I think they look very real. And again, I have seen these on Vinted selling for double the price. These are $9.99 from Home Bargains. They're soft. They don't hurt your hands, they're not prickly, and I think for $9.99, I think they're 60 or 65 centimeters. Really good value. And there's the second one, and literally all you need to do, they come quite flat, and you just need to fluff them out. I've started fluffing that one out so you can see how big they get once you start fluffing them out. But also you can make them even fuller by putting your own foliage, because they're all on, like, got a bit of wire in there. You can make them, look, how good does that look? Even just like this. So I was debating to make one for my greenhouse for outside. But I think, do you know what? I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to use one of these for my greenhouse door and just use some foliage from the garden and pop in there. So that is what I'm going to do with that. So that is my few finds that I've got so far. I have got several things I'm waiting for from Vinted, and they're not going to be here in time for this, what I found Wednesday. But what I am going to do is I'm a bit sort of stuck with sort of where I can film this week, because I've got Sean back at work, and obviously I need to keep an eye on Rupert. So I think what I'm going to do is I have shopped my wardrobe, and I have picked out some burgundy dresses that I have found in my wardrobe, and I am going to show those to you and show you how I'm going to style them from my wardrobe, because I have found some beautiful dresses that in that wardrobe of Narnia, and I know that some of you want to see my wardrobe of Narnia, and I will do that, but I think I'm going to do that after Christmas, because I think after Christmas I need to have a good clear out. I like to clear out every few months, and I think what I need to do is I need to empty that Narnia wardrobe. I need to chuck it all on the floor. I need you to see the carnage of it, and then we put each thing back one at a time and go through it. Now, if that's something you'd like to see, drop me a comment down below, because it's a job I need to do, and I have done it. I've done it a couple of times this year, but I think I want to do it after Christmas, because time is precious at the moment. And yeah, and Sean has got busy few weeks. You know, it's just like, gosh, usually his November and December are very light, but this year December is very heavy for him. So yeah, and he's off to Germany. He's going to some Christmas markets. I think he's taken some kind of football team out. He's doing a lot of Tenerife, and you know, got a few days in Tenerife, and it's like, oh, nice. It'd be nice if your hotel has got its own, you know, you've got your own swimming pool. I think not last year, the year before, can't remember where he went, and he had to stay there for a few nights, and he had his own private pool, so he was laughing. So it's like, oh, that's all right for some. And if I didn't have the dogs, I think I would be going on the plane too with him if they had a spare seat. But yeah, Joe, you can keep thinking like that, but it's not going to happen. You've got 5 dogs. So yeah, I think this is this little section I just wanted to show you, and then I will put the next part together, and yeah, so you might see me in different outfits, who knows. Hi everyone, well, I'm back for what I found Wednesday. Now this is the day that this will go out. I have just literally got back from my acupuncture. Oh gosh, it was just so magical, and I purchased myself some Mary Magdalene essence, and oh, it just is a very nurturing essence. It helps to sort of calm and soothe. Now, we've had some really devastating news over the last sort of couple of weeks, and yeah, and I think it knocked me, really, if I'm honest. And yeah, so my acupuncture come at the right time, and yeah, I really didn't want to get off that couch. I didn't want to get off the couch because Simeon has like a heated blanket that he puts at the bottom before he puts his sheet on, and I would always say, turn it up full blast. Oh, and it was just lovely. And wherever he put, I know he put needles in my feet, in my legs, in my hands. I had some in my head, in my forehead, in my tummy, but the ones in my hands, I honestly, I could not feel. I felt like I was melting away. And yeah, it was a very peaceful, loving session. And all I can say is the colours that were surrounding me was a lot of pink for love. Because I always say pink, for me, pink is for love and affection, and the colour gold is for protection. So yeah, but we can go into another story, another video if you want to know more about my acupuncture and my different essence, my spray essence that I take. But this is what I wore today. I've got this top. This is from Primark. Don't ask me how this top works, but look, there's a bit here and it's like, and then don't get it. I thought it might have been down here a bit more, but don't get it. But I had this on with this skirt from H&M. It is a bit big, but that's fine because I can pull it down and oh, this is some of my what I found Wednesdays. I can pull it down and make it longer. I had my Fairfax and Favour boots on, and I had my Joe Brown's blazer on, which is this one. I had this on. I'm probably going to put a post up on my Instagram tomorrow. And I know some of you beautiful souls don't have Instagram, but what I'll do is I will pop it up as a post on YouTube so you can see what I had on. But yeah, I love that, and I wore my Christmas brooch as well. So yes, so I am feeling a bit like I'm going to take my rings off, take those off, and I was, as you'll see, the first part of what I found Wednesday, I was sort of struggling for what I was going to find for Wednesday because I was waiting for a few things to come. Well, I've come home and I have a few things that have arrived. So it's like, oh, and also while I was in Hunstanton, I'd done 5 charity shops. Didn't get much, but I will show you what I picked up. But first of all, I need to sip my cup of tea. Haven't had a cup of tea today. And the time is, I think it's about 3:10 in the afternoon. So when you watch this, this is probably going to go up a bit later than 5 o'clock. And I apologise. I had a nice coffee before I went this morning. And then, yeah, I've had a hot chocolate. So when I was going around the charity shops, I got myself a nice skinny hot chocolate from Costa's. And then what did and I tell you what I did buy. I bought 2 mince pies to take away, so we'll have those later because I do love the Costa mince pies. Hubby came with me, so Martha and Moo, and hubby had to find another cafe because the cafe they usually go to is closed now for winter. So I think it's closed right through till it closed at the beginning of November, and I think it reopens in about April. So he's had to find another cafe. So yeah, them two had bacon sandwiches and sausages. Oh, so lovely, so lovely. Oh, right, this time turn my perfume bottle upside down and then I can stand my cup of tea on there. So what have I come home to this afternoon? I have come home to, and I've just unpacked them. I ordered one of these Fortnum and Mason baskets from Vinted. Now you can get these from Fortnum and Mason's for £75 with a few little bits in. I think it's £75 because I did have a look. But I picked this up for £30. I just wanted it for the basket. Now I have a few of these baskets around the house. I've got the larger version in my dressing room with shoes in. And what I do at Christmas, I gather all of my Fortnum and Mason baskets and then I dot them under my trees. But I was after this little one. Now I have such a big regret because when I was at an antique fair in Colford in Suffolk in August, a antique store had one of these, but it was the mini one, not the one that goes on your Christmas tree, not the little parcel. It was half the size of this, and I wish I'd have got it. I just regretted it, and I will find another one. But yeah, so I think I've ordered a couple of these off of Vinted, but I paid £30 for this. You have to just be very careful because I know some people are, you know, stamping these themselves on baskets. I find that the Fortnum and Mason ones do have like the like leather tabs. I don't know if they are genuine leather. Yeah, I think they are genuine leather tabs, where I have seen some where they've been printed on here but they don't have the brown leather tabs. So I bought this and I thought, because the one that I saw at the antique fair was half this size and I wanted it to sit on one of my kitchen, on the side in the kitchen. So you know when you have receipts, when you've gone to the post office and you think, right, I need to keep that because I want to see if that's gone back into my bank. I just wanted something because I was stuffing them in my drawer, and I don't like stuffing things. I know who likes stuffing things. You have to ask Ruth from Style Yourself Fabulous. She's a very good stuffer. She'll give me a slap round the ear when she's over here next week. So yeah, and I just wanted to put them in there so once I come into my bank I can just you know, chuck the receipt away. Or, you know, like you've had like that coupon that you think, oh, them Sainsbury's vouchers, I just want somewhere to keep it, than just like stuffing it behind something. I just want to keep it tidy on my side. So yeah, so that's what I wanted that for. And then I picked this one up. Now this one, I want to say that I paid £30 as well for this one. So do I have a smaller one than this? I have two smaller ones than this size. This is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Again, it's got like the leather straps, and you've got the F and M on there. So yeah, they just look nice sitting under the tree. But also, you can store bits and bobs in them. One of them, I have some like technical pieces in, like wires, cables, batteries, etc. I've got another one on my landing that I've got like extra extension leads and that when I was like doing some filming out there. You can put Christmas decorations in them, but then if I put Christmas decorations in them, then they're put away and I don't want that. If I had loads of money, then I'd say yes, I'd have all my Christmas decorations in these, put them and store them, but have more of these around the house. So no, these are just going to be somewhere in the house throughout the year. So I like that too. Right, let's move that so I don't want to trip over it. Okay, this is the bag. Oh, I've got some other bits in here. Right, this also came from Vinted. I wanted a cushion cover for either in the front room or in the orangery, but I wanted a Christmas one, but I wanted a nice one. I wanted something like a tapestry, and I found this one. This was £4. Look at that, how gorgeous is that? Double-sided. It's a shame that there wasn't a pair, but it's only two. A pair, but there was only two. No, Joe, it's a shame there wasn't a pair, but there was only one of them. And this is Christmas at Home by Pure Opulence. Get your teeth in. So it's 83% polyester, 15% cotton and 2% viscose. Not heard of the brand. The zip is zip works, but the little tag is broken on it, but that's fine once I've got a cushion in there. So I'm going to wash that and then I'm going to get that out. But that is so cute. It just gives me that sort of vintage, sort of, you know, cottagey vibes. You know, we live in a cottage, and yeah, it just gives me that. And you could just imagine like that sitting in the background with the log burner on. So yeah, I just love the colours. That's what drew me, the colours and the reef, and it's like that sort of tapestry sort of pattern. So yeah, that's lovely. So I want to wash that. What else? Right, okay, I popped into QD while I was in Hunstanton, and I picked up some gift bags for the grandchildren, and it had to be gift bags with sausage dogs on. So I think these were £1.49, so I picked 3 of those up. How cute are they? They are just so cute. And it just says Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's lovely. I just love sausage dogs. Oh, we came home and like, because we crated Rupert, well, we was checking on the cameras, see how he was getting on. And we have someone come in, but we just can't leave him to run around with the others while we're not there. So he was in his crate and he was howling, bless him. But then he settled down. And then he was excited when he had his a little friend come along and pay him some attention and look after them for a little while. So yeah, that was lovely. But oh yeah, just imagine Rupert in his little Christmas hat and his Christmas outfit. £1.49. So I thought that's really good, because what do, like, you know, the children are not really interested in the gift bag. They want to know what's in it, don't they? So that gives me now the excuse to start wrapping my presents up and popping those in there, because Sean will be going down to see his family in December. And then he can drop all the presents off, because it saves postage, because how expensive postage is now. So I got those. What else did I get? Let's have a look. What else is in my bag? What else is in my bag? Right, oh, I got these. I got a pair of black jeans. Now, I don't have black jeans. I picked these up from the charity shop from, that's my receipt, Sue Ryder charity shop in Hunstanton today. These are the Eva boot cut, size 16 long black jeans. Now, I will try these on for you so you can see. And I paid £5.25. Look, I burnt myself. Last week I burnt myself there on the oven. And 2 days later, I burnt myself there. Great, isn't it? So, yeah, £5.25. So I will try those on so you can see. What else do I have in here? Ah, right. I went into another charity shop and I picked this up for £1. Now, I didn't even open it. I just saw it was 2 large cones. I just wanted the large cones actually, because those large cones are sort of waxy ones, and I do have some waxy large cones. They are on a, I'll just show you. Look, that's in that little charity shop where they put everything in bags, so it was £1. I wanted it for the cones, and it just reminds me, of being in Evelo, if I'm honest. That's sort of, it's the Scandi vibes, and it's on, like, obviously it looks like bootlaces really, doesn't it? But I wanted it because these waxy cones are quite expensive. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it on there and hang it somewhere, or I'm going to detach it because the little cones have wrinkles on them, and then put my own sort of velvet on there. So yeah, because I could hang that from a garland, or I could hang it from one of my wreaths. So that was £1. Also in the same charity shop, I picked these up. Oh, she took the bag off. Oh no, she put the price in. How much? 4 placemats, £2.50. Again, they were in a plastic bag. And I said, can we, can I open them and have a look? I've got a sip of tea. I must finish this tea because it's getting lukewarm, and he's only just brought it up, bless him. Oh, that was so nice. Now, I saw these, and what the pattern I saw in the bag was this, and I thought, I really like that. It's so vintage, so vintage. I think these must be handmade because they've got no labels on. Someone's obviously made these. Yeah, they have. They've made them. Actually, I don't think they are placemats. I think they are cushion covers. Do you think they're cushion covers? I think they could be cushion covers. You know, the little, I think that's what they are. Because they've been put down as placemats. I think that's what they are. But look at the pattern. Look at that sort of vintage vibe. I think it's so cute. But I was also thinking of my mum, because they are cushion covers, look, because they've got a bit of Velcro. That's what they are, cushion covers, not placemats. Well, I'm going to see if mum wants these, because when she does a little scene, she likes to do a little decorated scene on a unit. She might want these to place a few of her ornaments on. And I like that one with the robin. I think that one is so cute. So there's 2 with the robin and then 2 with the reindeer. And if she doesn't want them, then I will put them back out into charity. But I just thought that they are coming up more vibrant red. But I just love the patterns. I thought the patterns on there and the holly, oh, it's just so adorable. My mum will probably think, I don't want those. But yeah, they're cushion covers, that's what they are. They've got to be them little sort of, is it bolster cushions, them little tiny cushions for that. But yeah, so I will see if she wants those. If not, then they'll go into my local charity shop. And the last thing I got from there, because I spent £4, so those cushion covers were £2.50 for 4. The cones were £1. And then I spied this for 50p. And I just thought, how cute is this little bell? Little china, little china bell. And I thought that was so adorable. So I'm going to put that on one of my little trees. I'm going to change the ribbon to some velvet green ribbon. And yeah, and added that onto one of my trees. She said, the lady said, oh, isn't that so pretty? I said, yeah, there was only one in the box. She said, yeah, only one come in. I was like, oh, it would have been nice. But yeah, that's 50p. So I was pleased with that. Have I got anything else in my bag? No, I haven't. Oh, all I've got is a load of receipts that I didn't take out last time. And then I've just got my trousers on. So when I go and have my acupuncture, because I need to have bare legs, I just took my tights and my skirt off and just put my Juicy Couture little velour pyjama bottoms on, or loungewear. I've got the matching top with that, but I just want to feel comfortable and feel relaxed. And to be honest with you, I want to feel like I'm at home. So yeah, so that's what I've got in my bag. That's what I put on. Right, okay, I think I need to turn this fan off. The other thing that came today from Vinted was this Crew Clothing fine needle cord dress. Now I got this in a size 16. I can't remember how much I paid for this. Was this £8 or was it £4? It was no more than 8. It was either 4, 6 or 8, but I will pop the price up here. And I love fine needle cord, and I just wanted a little short dress. So we'll give that a go and see what that's like. So I'm going to pop that on for you and we'll give it a go. Right, I've popped it on. Oh, it's lovely. It's got this very sort of fine sort of stretch to it, but it also is that very fine needle cord. Now you can see it is needle cord. Some needle cords look like sofas to me. You know, it just feels like a velvet. But it's like this beautiful sort of teal colour. Now I don't wear a lot of this colour, but I thought, this is quite nice. It's got a belt, or you could wear your own belt. It's that nice length for me. It's not too short, and then it's not too long where it's below my knee. It gives me that sort of cut off. And yeah, I like this. Now I ordered one off of Boden, a red one. I loved the colour. It was so lovely. I ordered a 14 and a 16 because like you just don't know what the stretch is like. They had one 16 left, one 14 left, and they only sent me the 14 because they said they just couldn't find the 16. So it was like, right, okay, but the 16 and the 14 came, but it was like, because it was not like A-line, it was straight up, straight down. It was just too tight. I just didn't feel comfortable, and this dress feels comfortable. It's a really lovely dress, and it would look so nice. I think it would look really nice with this planet. I did try on a planet blazer in the charity shop today. It was a plaid blazer and a brown plaid, and it was £9. But it was a size 16, but it was quite big. And I just thought, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. If I didn't have a plaid blazer, then I would have definitely got it. But look, how gorgeous is that? This would just look so lovely with navy tights. I've got black tights on at the moment, but you just think of navy tights. It would look also nice with these boots. So if I was wearing navy tights and these boots, that would look really, really nice. It would also look nice with my my DMs, or my, as I call them, my Dr. Martens. Yeah, see, that looks lovely. I like that. It's a lovely length, and it's really warm actually, really warm and cozy. Oh, it's so nice. I'll tell you what it would look nice with. It would look nice with one of my faux scarves from Nuki, London. If you're looking for lovely sort of warm scarves, I highly recommend them. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's so nice. I know I've only got one boot on, but that definitely gives it a, oh. Yeah, so I think this dress was £6, £4, £8. Can't remember. I love it with these boots. Oh yeah, so lovely, so nice. Oh yes, what a winner. Definitely a winner. Oh, all I did was type in fine corduroy dresses, and this one just popped up straight away, and I think it had only been up about 23 minutes, not even that, and it's like, right, I'm having that. That is, yes, meant to be for this girl here. So I look forward to wearing that. I really do. That is so lovely, so lovely. Yes. Right, we need to get them jeans on, don't we? See what them jeans are like. I don't know what they're going to be like. Shall we have a look? Oh, that is now starting to rain. We got home in good time and before the weather turned, because that was icy this morning, extremely icy this morning. Right, let's take these tights off. And it's amazing how much a pair of tights keep your legs warm. Oh, I do love my tights this time of year. Right, let's try these. So these are the Eva boot cut, size 16, and they are a long fit. So we'll give it a go. £5.25. Don't own any black jeans. And someone did ask me about black jeans, if I wear black jeans. I was like, no, I don't have any. Oh, I'm glad I picked these up actually. Shall we style them? I'm going to have to put a pair of boots on. Let's pop these little brown ankle boots on. No socks. I wouldn't wear boots without socks. Let's just pop those in. Oh yes. What should we style it with? Ooh, what shall we pop on? La la la. What should we pop on, Joe? I'm just trying to pick up your vibes. What are you telling me to pop on? What are you telling me to pop on? What should I pop on? Let's think. Think. To make the boys wink. No. Right, come on, Joe. What are we going to pop on? Bear with me. Let's go. What shall we go with? Come on, think, Joe, think. What do they want to see? Do they want to see casual? Do they want to see dressed up? Let's go for it. What are we going to go for? La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm feeling like velvet. Velvet? What are we going to go for? Come on. Come on. Come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. Come on. What are you thinking, girl? Put myself on the spot. I'm putting myself on the spot. Well, shimmy. Joe just got a shimmy top on. Now this is Wiser London. It is quite big actually. But hey ho, you tuck it in. No one's going to see. No one's going to see. And I thought, what could I do? Well, this girl is all about shining brightly. That looks good, doesn't it? Right, let's pop on a blazer. And I'm just going to go. I'm going to go for this velvet number that I picked up in the Off of Vinted, which you see last week. Oh yes! Let's take the tag off. I own a pair of black jeans. Oh la la, oh la la. Yeah. Right, I haven't got a belt on. But I would pop a belt on. So I just caught my finger. Oh yes, look at that. Look at it. Oh, I can't smile too much because my lips are sore. And my belated husband, Mark, we would laugh all the time. And if either one of us had a sore lip, you know, cracked lips, he would always say to me, go like that. And stretch them, and it's like, I remember the first time he'd done that, and I'd done it because I was like, what? And then my lip bled, and it was like, oh, I know what you're doing. So that was our little private joke between each other. So if we had a sore lip, we'd go like that. Like, I can't because it's sore. Oh dear. The memories that we all hold. Isn't it wonderful to have those beautiful, treasured memories? I'm going for my pearl necklace. Oh, yes. I would have a belt on. She would have a belt on. She's going brown, leopard print and black. She's got shimmer. She's got velvet. What do you think? I love it. And it was a few weeks ago when I tried on some Marks and Spencer's. They were like burgundy cords, and they were boot cut. And I had so many wonderful comments from you beautiful lot. Saying, oh Jo, they look so lovely on you. And then it made me realise that maybe my body shape is designed for a bootleg jean or trouser. And yeah, so every time I go in the charity shop now, I do have a look, and these just caught my eye, and I thought, I don't have black ones. I ain't got my boots done up, so if you can see my tassels. But yeah, that is just a little look. I ain't even got you a bag out, but you can just imagine. You can imagine a bag. But yes, so this is Preloved. This was £12, and this is a vintage Marks and Spencer's, and it's a men's blazer. So never discard looking at the men's section, because men's have some wonderful velvet blazers and sequin blazers, better than the women's, I think. These jeans, the Eva, love them, absolutely love them. They're not too low, but they're not high-waisted, because I find high-waisted, too high, emphasize this part that, you know, I'm not really wanting to emphasize, but they are a nice fit, and they're long as well. Right, now I know I said to you that in the first half, that because I didn't have much for what I found Wednesday, that I was picking out some dresses out my wardrobe and shop my wardrobe. Do you still want to see that? Because I have the 4 dresses here. Now, it is going to be a bit long, so I might just do 2 of them for you, because this is going to go up late. Oh, I had this arrive. This arrived yesterday. It's one of those triangle scarves, and I wanted a red one, and I managed to get it from H&M. Now, H&M got their Black Friday. Why do they call it? They might as well call it Black November, because in my days when I worked in retail, Black Friday used to be 2 days in November, and I believe it was a Thursday and a Friday. They were the best retail days that we ever had. I remember one of the days when I was in retail, £10,000 our counter took, £10,000, and it was just like, yes, buzzing. But now it's every day of November, isn't it? And it's like, oh, so yeah. So I picked this up in the Black Friday November. And yeah, it's just one of these little triangle scarves. You're seeing them everywhere. But what a genius little accessory. Keeps those shoulders warm, and yeah, just a little je ne quoi to add something totally different to what you're wearing. Now, I have picked one of these up for Mum off of ASOS, which I'm waiting for it to come, because I think it was from £18 down to £9.60. Then I got another 25% off, so I'm just waiting for that to come to see what it's like. And it's in like a lilac colour, and I know that she would like it. Whether she'll think these are good or she'll think, right, okay, but you can wear them so many different ways. You can like wear them under your blazers, and if you've got a low cut top on, you can tie it up, and it just gives you a little bit of warmth around your chest. I have seen on the models in, you know, online, wearing them as an accessory around their waist. Now, I think if you've got the right outfit on and you want a little touch of colour, I think it looks great. It just, you know, it's about playing around, playing dress ups. That's what I'm here for, playing dress ups with you. So I picked that up, which I really, really love. What else have I got? Oh, right, let's do these 2 dresses. Now, I'm going to go for this one. I picked this out of my wardrobe and I've never worn it. I picked it up off of Vinted ages ago, because if you remember, I picked one up at the charity shop. No, I didn't. I picked one up off of Vinted for myself. It was too small, so I gave it to Ruth. But I've always been on the hunt for another dress. Now, the one I gave to Ruth had long sleeves, and I just wanted to try a stretchy burgundy dress. Now, I've had this a little while. This is Joanna Hope, and I want to say I paid £6 for this, but I've never worn it. And every time I look at it, I keep looking at it as keep dressing it up, and it's like, I just don't know. And then the other day it came to me, Jo, don't look at it as dressing it up, dress it down. And that's what I want to share with you, is how I am gonna dress it down for you. So let's get it on. Let's get it on. Right, I have popped on some burgundy tights. Now this is, I think, did I say this was a size 16? Yes, size 16, Joanna Hope. It is a lovely dress, but I kept looking at it as like dressing it up. And it is like, oh gosh, how am I going to dress this up? I've got no shapewear on. I've just got better tights on. Got Marks and Spencer's knickers. I've got, I don't know what sort of bra I got on. What bra have I got on? Is it a Triumph? Triumph. Is it a Triumph? Oh, you know what I mean. Oh dear. But yeah, I've got and it's got like this faux dangly bit that I can swing. It's obviously to disguise the belly, which it really does. You know, when I turn on the side, I can't really sort of see my belly. But yeah, I love this sort of, how it's sort of like, you know, there's plenty of material here and it's got like that sort of swish factor to it. Well, I struggled, but I thought, Jo, think outside the box. Instead of dressing it up, you dress it down. Well, I found this in my wardrobe, and this is a Hush sequin jumper I have had for years. It's a size large, A little bit big, but so what? We like oversized things. Oh, look at that shimmy. Oh dear, I'm just gonna tuck it under. That's all I'm gonna do, is tuck it under. I'm not gonna do anything else with it. Then I'm gonna add on these boots. Now these boots are from Mashulu. These were kindly gifted to me for Instagram. They are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So warm as well, so warm. So then I'm turning this dress into a skirt because I just struggled. I really did struggle. Then what am I going to put on? Uh-oh, I've missed something. Uh-oh, Joe, you got to strip off again. Well, let's just take this off. So the boots have a little bit of blue detail in them. Can this girl get her leg up that high? Blue in there, there's blue. So I would have put this on first before I put my dress on. I'm putting this faux collar on. Now, I would have put this on first because then it would have gone under my dress. So just imagine this is under my dress, yeah? Then you wouldn't see the old straps under the arms. But you're not going to see it anyway because I got my jumper on, but I would have put it under my dress. And then I'm going to put my jumper on. So I'm giving myself a collar. That's what I wanted, was a collar. There we go. I love this colour with the blue denim. It just looks absolutely lovely. Then I am going to pop on my blazer. Now this is the Vinted Find men's chocolate brown Marks and Spencer's velvet blazer. And how gorgeous does this look? I would add a brooch. We could go. Let's go for some bubble gum. Who likes chewing gum? Do you know what? Chewing gum, for me, makes me hungry. Is that weird? Or is that unique? Chewing gum makes me hungry. Really, really strange. Oh, do you like it? Because I love it. Now, I would wear this going out shopping, going to the town, running errands. I feel lovely in this. I feel warm as well. I feel like, oh, she's put together. I would have a bag on. I couldn't honestly tell. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's my Marks and Spencer's burgundy bag. I could pop that on. Look at that. Oh, and this is all down to you, beautiful souls, for voting a few weeks ago for what I found Wednesday. You wanted me to shop my wardrobe. Well, this is what I shopped. And yeah, I'm happy. And I need to wear this. I need to wear this. Now, I am going out tomorrow with the girls for lunch, but I'm not going to wear this. I might wear this when I go shopping on Friday morning with my mum. And yeah. Oh, this is lovely. This is so nice. So yeah, what do you think? I really love it. I really like it. Just adding a few little accessories, adding a little bit of sparkle, a collar, a brooch. You don't have to wear a brooch. You could have a nice scarf on. You know, if you wanted something. No, I'm going to save that for the next dress. But you could add some kind of funky scarf to it as well. And yeah, and because my boots are not long boots, they are a bit shorter, I've kept the colour of the tights the same, as my dress. I could have chosen chocolate brown tights, but I think they would have stood out a lot more. But yeah, I like this. Now, shall we move on to the next dress? And it's this one, which I haven't worn yet. And this is the one that I picked up in the Bowden sale. Can you remember this? And you all loved it. So shall we pop this one on? I think I paid £25 for it. And yeah, so let's get it on. Let's get it on. Right, this is this beautiful satin dress. I picked this up from the Bowden pop-up sale that I recently went to a couple of months ago. It is stunning. I've left on my burgundy tights, got pockets. I could wear a belt if I wanted to, but I am going to pop on my Bowden black suede boots. Now these are the ones for wide calves because they've got the elasticated gusset at the back and they do fit for wide calves because this girl does have wide calves. It's getting so dark out there. All our lights will come on very soon outside. There we go. La. Right, what's she gonna do next? She's going to add a blazer. I'm gonna go for this one, which is from Phase 8. It's a velvet blazer, and I picked this up last year. It's a size 16. I've still got my poppy on there. Size 16. Now, I love to belt my blazers. Now, if my blazers feel a little bit big, I'll belt it. So let's belt this blazer. And I'm just using my burgundy Ralph Lauren belt. Like I said, I always go for the extra large, then I can put more holes in it. That is lovely. I really like that. But also, when I'm out and I'm having something to eat or a coffee or wherever, and I get a bit hot in my blazer, I can undo this and take my blazer off and I can use the belt on my dress. So I'm never going to worry that I've lost my belt because this dress looks lovely with the belt on too. Let's just show you. So that looks very, very nice. So it comes in, it's a multi-functional belt, especially if you're wearing it on blazers. Let's do that again. Do you belt up your blazers? It's only something that I've started doing this year actually, and I really like it. It just makes something, if something's a little bit too big and you still love it and you don't want to get rid of it, just belt it. But I'm going to go for my long snake. This is another one of those Nuki scarves, Nuki of London. Now I said to you in another video, I think the one where I was getting ready for me for the Christmas Magic Spectacular at Thursford. Like this, I'm not into this pink now, but I tried it with this and I thought, oh, it looks really, really nice. And you can just layer it up. Oh, look at that. Look how cute that is. I could wear a nice brooch. I've got my poppy on. Let's take this poppy off. I could go for my Christmas brooch and I can't remember where I popped it. Oh, here it is. I could add a little bit of green on there, but I've got my other Christmas brooches. I still haven't got out. Joe, Christmas will be gone. I could add my lady on there. Let's go for my lady. Should we go for her? She come from Vinted. I know she's red. So what? I like her, and that's the main thing. You don't have to wear this scarf all the way, you know, all the way done up. You could have it just like that. I have seen people belt their scarves, so you can wear it like that, and you know that you're never going to lose your scarf. So you can wear it like that. You can do a bit of that. And I just think it looks lovely. So nice. I would probably go for my burgundy bag once again, because it's a good faithful coloured bag. Or I'd go for my Aspinall one. I could wear my Aspinall, but if I was wearing my crossbody bag like this, then what I would do is I would get my scarf and then pop my bag under my scarf. That's what I would do. And then there we go. So yeah, that is how I would wear this Bowden dress that I recently picked up and not styled yet. So thank you. That's another one I found in my wardrobe. I have got 2 more dresses here, but this video is going to be so long. And I know you love long videos, you really do. And I'm just thinking what I've got it with. What have I got that one with? Shall I just put them on? I'll just put them on, and then it's done, isn't it? It's done. It's done then. Let's see how quickly I can do this for you. Right, let's get this dress off and put the other one on. Right, I've popped on this dress, which is from Primark. Now, I got this back in the summer. Now, this is like a burgundy sort of brown colour. It's like sheared at the top and just elasticated. This is a size 14 because that's all they had, and I really liked it. And I've worn it in the summer with brown sandals. But I'm going to dress it down again. So I've got my Shulu boots on, my brown boots. And then I'm going to pop over this little jumper from New Look, one of these little mohair jumpers. Now, it's got a bit of burgundy and it's got a bit of brown in it. I got this last year. It's in a size 16, I think. And I'm just going to turn it up. Now, jacket-wise, I think, what jacket was I going to put on with it? I know what jacket I was going to put on with it. Let's have a look. I was going to put this on, wasn't I? I think I might have got this one out. My Joe Brown's one. Let's have a look. Yeah, my Joe Brown's blazer. Now, never dismiss your summer dresses because you can layer them up with warm jumpers. Oh yes, this is lovely. I like this. Very, very nice. Very nice. I could wear a scarf. I could go for another faux fur because I could add a bit more colour if I wanted to. Pussy galore. I could add that, but I don't want to. What else could I? Let's have a look. Joe. I got this out. I think I got this one out, or did I get it out for that look? Oh, I don't know. So let's just try it. So this is my Aspinall of London scarf, and I'll show you how I do it up. Let's take my blazer off. Let's take my blazer. Pop it into a triangle. Get your points to one side. Get this little bit and pop here. Get this long end, and go back on yourself. And then tie those 2 ends together. You just have to do a little bit of tweaking. I call this my croissant. I call it my croissant because it just looks like a little croissant. Look, there you go. And that's how I would just do my silk scarves, and it stays there. It stays. Google on YouTube, because it's amazing how many different ways you can do a scarf. I've got to put my fan on again, I'm getting hot. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. No. There we go. That's how I would style this summer dress from Primark. Add a jumper, add a pair of sort of casual biker boots, add a nice warm blazer, a nice little funky scarf, have a bag, and off I go. There you go. I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. So yeah, remember, don't dismiss those summer dresses. Let me know down below, would you wear a summer dress in the winter with a jumper and dress it up so it's cozy? Dresses are not just for summer. And that's what I like, is purchasing pieces that you can use all year round throughout all the seasons. So let's go for the final dress, and then I will zip it, Shrimpy, and I'll leave you in peace. Oh dear. This girl is so hot. So hot. Right, let's take that off. It's surprising how warm these little jumpers are. They have them this year. They have them in the cream, they have them in the pink, and I do believe they have them in this colour as well. So yeah, definitely check that out. I've got that in a size 16. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I do believe that New Look have 25% off. So definitely worth checking it out. Sorry, chucking my boots down there. Right, let's get the next dress on. Right, this is a Marks and Spencer's dress. Now, I've had this, did I get this last year or the year before? I think I've worn it once, and it's like, Joe, it's been sitting in your wardrobe, and I found it down to you, beautiful souls. It is very low, and the silk scarf was meant to go with this, So let me pop that silk scarf on again, because this dress is very, very low. I don't want my breasticles on show. I really don't. So I'll show you how I do the scarf again. So get your triangle. Got hair in my eye. Get your triangle down here. Get your little bit over here. This end. Go back on yourself and tie these two up. And then just titivate. This girl is good at titivating. So yeah, this dress is a size 16. It is beautiful, absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. This scarf, how I do these scarves never look the same. Never. But that's fine. I don't want to be the same. I want to be unique. There you go. There we go. So I've covered up that area. I'm not exposing my breasticles. I'm going to go for my Bowden boots again. Are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying it? I just love playing dress ups. And if it inspires you, then I know that I've done a good job. I know I've done a good job. Right, I am going to go for this charity shop find, which I showed you in last week's. What I found Wednesday, so I'm going to take the label of the ticket out. It's a size 12, and I paid, oh, what did I pay for this? $3.99, and it's from Reserved. So this is a size 12. I'm not a size 12, so never dismiss smaller sizes, because some of them are supposed to be oversized. So if we're a bigger, we can fit into those oversized. And look, this looks beautiful. I could do it up. It's a double-breasted if I wanted to. I could do it up like that. But then my side splits are sort of gaping a bit. So if I wanted to keep it done up, I would just undo the bottom button, and it just pulls those in a little bit more. And I think this outfit gives a Oh, I love this. I really do. Look at the colours. It just all works together. And then if I wanted to, I could pick up a bit of the grey in the blazer. I might wear this tomorrow, going out with the girls. Oh, I might. Look at that. Oh, hello. Oh, I might wear this tomorrow. I really might. I might need to see what the weather's like, because I feel absolutely beautiful in this. And then I would probably, don't know what bag. I might go for my Aspinall London bag. Yeah, I really love this. So I think yes, if it's good, because I don't want, if it's raining, I'm not wearing my suede boots out in the rain. Although I protect them, I just don't want to wear suede boots in the rain. But yeah, this is beautiful, because then I would feel comfortable taking off my blazer if I get hot. I don't feel that my breasts are on show and on the dinner table, because we don't want that. And yeah. Oh, I'm done. I'm done for the week. So thank you. If you've stayed till the end, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I know it's been a mishmash. I know it has, but it's been a lot going on. And yeah, it's just, life sometimes takes over. But if you've loved this video, give it a thumbs up. I would love for you to subscribe to Jo Shines Bright at Midlife with Confidence. Remember, yes, you are beautiful inside and out. And this channel is all about spreading the love and light among us all. There's no judgment here on this channel. It's all about free, setting ourselves free. It's about embracing who we are, no matter what size we are, no matter what age we are. We're all just beautiful individual souls. So if you want to see a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit in between, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join me here and all of the other beautiful souls together, because together we can spread our love and light among others and inspire them too. So yeah, I hope you love this. Until next time, whatever that may be. I know what it's going to be, because I've got a H&M delivery that arrived today, so it will be a H&M haul. It's going to be my next video after this. So yes, and as I always say, from me to you, I send you all of my love and light. And until next time, you take care. Lots of love.